Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. The GREED approach involves a fundamental shift in managing risks and development from simple reactive response mode to a deliberate proactive recovery strategy for long-term green growth, climate action, and sustainable development for all. Nepal's shift to the GREED approach is a strategy move during a challenging time that is full of opportunity for the country. This shift will help Nepal continue to make a progress in expanding and protecting the prosperity while reducing poverty in the face of compounding challenges that affect Nepal's development prospect, including the economic recovery from COVID pandemic and ongoing disaster, climate and environmental risks. It is the first series of programmatic development policy carried. I hope this support will complement and facilitate in our efforts to underpin a strong and durable recovery and build foundation for sustainable growth. I believe proposed budgetary support is relevant, timely and necessary in the context of COVID-19 recovery, given the pressing needs of the fund. I would like to extend my appreciation to the team both from the bank side, especially Daniel and the Lada and the Ferris, and the government side, the Minister of Forest and the other Minister of Energy, Minister of Agriculture and the other colleagues who work tirelessly to make it happen. Finally, I take this opportunity to thank the World Bank for their continuous support and look forward to working closely in our common purpose of developing Nepal's socio-economic front and improving people's life. Thank you very much.
I'm very pleased to sign this financing agreement today on behalf of the World Bank. Today's signing of the financing agreement about $100 million is an impressive milestone on the road to operationalizing and implementing the GREET agenda, the Green, Resilient and Inclusive Development Agenda. Nepal's shift to the GREET approach is a strategic move during a challenging era that is full of opportunities for the country. This shift will help Nepal continue to make progress on expanding and protecting prosperity while reducing poverty in the face of compounding challenges that affect Nepal's development prospects, including the economic recovery from COVID and the ongoing set of disaster, climate and environmental risks that the country faces. The GREET DPC supports Nepal's shift to a more sustainable, resilient and inclusive economy. We look forward especially to the government's implementation of the policy actions supported by the first DPC, as well as the initiation of the preparation of the second development policy credit in the series for delivery in fiscal year 24 and the third operation in fiscal year 25. The bank team, supported by several development partners, stand ready to continue to assist the government and the agencies involved in this work. We believe that our partnership has grown stronger through this process and look forward to the work ahead. As Nepal begins to implement the GREET policies, convening expertise across many sectors, we look forward to seeing tangible improvements in the enabling environment for Nepal to make a shift to a green, climate resilient and inclusive development pathway. We deeply appreciate the strong partnership and recognize the leadership of the Ministry of Finance and the hard work of many sectors and experts involved in preparing this strategic operation. I would also like to recognize the leader on the bank side for the operation, Mr. Steve Daniel, as well as on the Ministry of Finance side, Joint Secretary Ishwari Aryal. Daniel Bhatt, and over to you, Ishwari ji.